That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Late Show. My name is Heaven Mozart, world's most expensive DJ. I'm here on The Late Show on A-Star Television every Friday, 9 p.m. And I'm back. That's right, I'm back with the two beautiful young ladies. That's right, Daniela Camacho.
Hello,
Johana Obando. That's right. It's The Late Show, ladies and gentlemen. We got a terrific show lined up for you. That's right. Happy Friday, everyone. Joanna, happy Friday to you. That's right, Daniela. Happy Friday too. That's right, to all our viewers. Happy Friday as well.
Happy Friday, guys.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I got a big guest today.
Oh yeah.
His name is Ian Lara. That's right. He's one of the hottest comedians on Comedy Central. That's right. He's got a show coming up, a special coming up on HBO as well. The man was featured on Jimmy. He had a stand-up show on Jimmy Fallon's Late Show. He's super talented. He's super funny. And most importantly...
What is it?
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen. Most importantly, he's black.
Yes!
But it's a different kind of black. It's a different kind of black. Different kind of black. He's a African Latino.
Yes.
Afro-Latin. Afro-Latino. That's right. He's got spicy. That's right. He can speak Spanish and he can say, well, you know what he can say. He can address...
Mommy, papi.
He can say mommy, papi, and he can call brothers by different kinds of words. That's right. The good kind.
The best of both worlds.
The best of both worlds. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. But it's Friday, and we're feeling all right.
Feeling good.
How you guys feeling over there on The Late Show?
I'm
You guys tuned in?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling, Heather?
I'm feeling.
How you feeling? You looking good.
Thank you.
I'm feeling this camo you got today. You look
Thank
spicy.
you.
I love it.
Thank you.
Why aren't you wearing your
Thank
shirt
you.
today?
Thank
You
you.
disappeared.
Thank you. If everybody doesn't know, I like to move my hands. Ooh, ah. Daniela looks fire.
Okay.
Joanna, you look fire too. What's going on? What's Friday night?
Well,
what are we doing?
If you didn't notice, I got my hair did this week.
Oh.
Thank you.
Daniela looking real saucy too. Okay. Somebody's gonna marry that.
Something, right? I need a ring on it.
What about you, J Boogie? Joanna. Joanna.
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? I mean, y'all looking lovely today.
You should be in a
I'm on
Colgate
fire
commercial.
today. Y'all see I got red?
Yes.
It's been hot, so I feel like
That red lipstick.
I've been on fire.
You rocking it. You look like you should be in a Colgate commercial. Her teeth popping, bright, shining bright. What do you use? Let me ask you real quick. What kind of toothpaste you use?
Honestly, I use Sensodyne. I'm gonna be real. Hey, Sensodyne, cut me a check right now.
Sensodyne,
anyway,
check.
Sensodyne, send us money.
I do.
Right now, we're shouting you out over here on A-Star TV on The Late Show.
That's right.
And of course, brushing daily and
our viewers want to brush their teeth.
That's right. Viewers, what toothpaste do you use? Let us know.
Let us know.
That's right. I use mouthwash. No toothpaste for me.
No toothpaste?
Really?
Yes.
So you like that?
Yeah, I'm like that. But
So
my
you
breath, I was made, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat and stuff. So, I'm clean. That's right, ladies, I'm clean all over, inside and outside. Trust me.
You gotta just be.
Okay, you guys, so Heaven is one of those that wakes up and just go. He'll just mouthwash
No,
it out.
no, I take
probably chew a piece of gum and then call it a day.
I take a mouthwash, and then I take my toothbrush with mouthwash.
We're canceling toothpaste, period. You know what else we're canceling?
Toothpaste canceled.
What are we canceling, Daniela?
You know what else? Human trafficking, I'm sorry to make y'all upset, but human trafficking is canceled.
That's right.
Who agrees with me?
I agree.
Viewers, do you agree with me? Who knows about Jeffrey E. Epstein?
Jeffrey Epstein. That's right.
Who knows about him?
What's going on?
When he was alive, he was the devil.
When he was alive, he was the devil. People who are handsome, have money, and just a certain amount of power, they just get out of hand. Mm-hmm. Have you heard about his private island?
Private island.
Well, when he was alive, he had a private island. Well, this private island, he used it to commit various crimes, a certain crime, but various times. So he would bring in young ladies. Just imagine 12, 14-year-olds on this island to commit these crimes. Like, who would do this? Growing up, thankfully, I have never been in a situation like that, but I feel for you ladies. I feel like is so traumatizing.
Definitely.
It's so scarring for people, for these ladies to have to continue their lives and have this guilt as well, feeling like it's something, some of these things were their fault.
Definitely. You know what kills me is that these people have so much power. You know what I'm saying? So when someone regular, like who can be our brothers and sisters, you know, they go and it's just like they're trying to speak. It's just like they probably keep their mouth closed because it's just like, who would really believe me? So really shout out to those that actually are coming out and actually spilling, you know, how they feel, or actually coming out and being brave, talking about the situation, because who would possibly believe them over someone that's
exactly. We need to stand up for these women who are being silenced. These women who have been molested, who have been victims of these pedophiles, and people who have power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to really stand up for each other, and I'm so glad that justice was finally made. But at the same time, I'm not glad that he took his own life to avoid this whole situation. The whole situation, like that's just a
He's
coward.
a coward.
That's a coward.
Right.
That's the exact word that I wanted to use. He's a coward. And I feel like justice still needs to be made, but I'm sure that in the other world we have somebody taking care of that.
Well, we got his girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell.
What do you know about her?
Well, we know she's Oxford educated. She's incredibly smart, and she's his number 2. So she's another evil Knievel that needs to be checked. She's in prison right now.
Really?
There's no bail set for her. That's right. I hope the American justice system does the right thing. Get all the information you currently need, because it's wrong for men or women to start taking children and start using them as sex toys and sex slaves. It's just wrong. It's just like, have a conscience, you know, like think about reality, think about children.
It can be anyone. It can be your brother, it can be your sister, it can be anyone. It can even be your mother. Despite the age, it can be anyone. So, you know.
Well, how do you feel about these narcissists that just have no empathy? No empathy towards human feelings, human reactions to the scarring that these people make among
and how are we supposed to live with that? You know, when a super billionaire who's giving people jobs happens to be the same person who wants to take your daughter, your sister, your auntie, your cousin, and
involved with powerful people.
Exactly. And
involved with even our president.
That's crazy. It's absolutely wrong.
President of the United States. We need to make some changes.
Definitely. Well, shout out to those that are actually coming out and actually, you know, revealing them once again. You know, it takes a lot of courage and, you know, strength to actually let people know, hey, I've been a victim of this, because no one wants to victimize themselves. So hey, shout out to those.
Shout out to
crazy.
Those.
Definitely.
And speaking of changes, how do you feel about this vaccine that's coming around for the COVID
vaccine?
That's different. I heard it's different from any vaccine.
Have you actually heard that some of them are false? They're actually false COVID vaccines. So you guys let us know in the comments below. How do you guys feel about these testings that actually?
Are you getting this vaccine?
Gotcha.
Right.
Are you getting this vaccine?
I'm not getting any vaccine.
Are you getting this vaccine?
I'm sorry. My religion doesn't permit me to put any kind of foreign entities in my body. That's right.
We will be safe and clean some other way.
I'm gonna take my tea. I'm gonna inherit my with my steam, with my lemons and my ginger. I'm fine with that. I don't need anybody injecting anything.
Exactly. There's no need for us to be putting any kind of fake vaccines that are not been tested, and we don't know how real these things are, and we don't know what kind of damages they can do to our body. That's right. So if you're one of the vaccines manufacturer, test it out on your children first.
Right.
That's right.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, test out on your children. Then your mother, your father, your grandparents too, your cousins and your aunties. That's right. If nothing happens to them in the next 5 years, then okay.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Maybe.
That's right. But you know, like my religion doesn't allow me to put anything inside of it. You got a problem with it, just see my God.
Right.
That's right.
But they're saying you can't even travel without it.
Travel? How is that possible? So if that was the case, they should have shut down all the airports and stuff for the essential workers. If that was the case.
Facts.
Like that's just wrong. Like I want to go to Mexico. I don't know about you guys. Where do you want to go? Where do our viewers want to go? Yes, my birthday is coming up.
Where do you guys want to go?
Where do you want to travel to next? Let us know.
Yes,
and are you getting the vaccine
below.
just to travel?
Jay, you got something you want to tell us then?
You know, actually, I don't know if you guys have been hearing, but over the weekend, hundreds of people, actually, let me go ahead and refer that. Hundreds of peaceful protesters actually have been arrested. And some of the protesters include Yandy Smith, Trey the Truth, that's actually here from Houston, and he's actually done a lot of amazing things for our, you know, our pop culture here. Who else? What is it, Miss Mallory? Tamika Mallory. She's also been arrested. Not only have they been arrested, but they've been charged with felonies for peaceful protesting. So you guys let us know what you think about that. That is ridiculous to me. How could you actually go to jail?
That is so unfair. That stays on your record.
Right.
Like, you have not done anything but stand up for your people, and you're being punished in America. You're held back from jobs, from getting a home, from so many things just because of something like this, unfair like this.
Right.
Standing in your way. That's
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a crazy world out here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. That's right. Let's pay some bills. Shout out to all our advertisers. That's right. On The Late Show on A-Star TV. That's right. Remember, every Friday, 9 p.m. Central Time. That's right. Texas time. And every Saturday, 10 p.m. Texas time. That's right. This is The Late Show. We'll be right back with Ian Lara. That's right.
When it comes to protecting yourself and your partners, all the information out there can be overwhelming. Visit our website. We are a free and confidential service striving to help you stay informed and stay notified. We are committed to a healthy Houston.
Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac, delivers test drives to your home or office. Drive the new 2020 Cadillac XT4, only $399 a month, or the new 2020 XT5, only $429 a month, both for 39 months lease with just $1 down. Or purchase the XT4 or XT5 and enjoy 0.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until November. RonCarterCadillac.com. Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac, delivers test drives to your home or office. For a limited time, get $16,000 off all in-stock Cadillac 2019 XT5 crossovers and $19,000 off all in-stock 2019 CT6 sedans. Or experience the first ever 2020 Cadillac XT6 Premium Luxury Collection, only $519 with $1 down for 39 months lease. Or purchase and receive 0.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until November. RonCarterCadillac.com.
Take your home up to
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Late Show with Mozart Johana Obando, Daniela Camacho. Hey. We're not leaving till we bring out the main man today. His name is Ian Lara. That's right, he's a comedian. That's right, he's an entertainer. He's got something special happening on HBO. That's right, and he's also Afro-Latino. That's right, shout out to all my Afro-Latinos too. That's right.
Hey, with some flavor.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me bring out the man, Ian Lara. That's right, welcome to The Late Show. Ian, come on in.
Bring him out, bring him out. Hey, hey.
What is up, everybody? Nice to see everybody for the first time.
Ian, oh my God. Ian, I'm sure with that smile you get all the girls in New York.
All the ladies, come on.
Actually,
you can't go wrong with
I was in a relationship, and then we broke up on March 12th, and then my city went into lockdown on March 15th.
Perfect.
And so did you find somebody to quarantine with between those 3 days?
I didn't know what was coming. I wasn't.
You were lonely. You were whack. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that one.
Just so our audience knows, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Ian Lara, that's right, is Dominican by nature. That's right, resides in New York City. Hey. That's right, yo son.
Hey,
what's
how y'all
up,
talk
son?
out there? We say y'all down here.
That's not how we talk.
How do you talk?
New York. I feel like New York. We talk the default way. Everybody else got an accent, and we talk. This is the baseline.
The real American way. That's right.
Every other city got an accent. We're the baseline.
Ian's been featured on Comedy Central. That's right. For a young man. That's right. And black man. That's right. A Latino man. Be featured on Comedy Central. You know, big
That's
ups
amazing.
to you. And then also you've been featured on Jimmy Fallon. Yo, how's Jimmy Fallon? Did he try to touch your hair? Or was he like...
Jimmy Fallon, he's great. Like the same way you see him on TV when we're like backstage, he's the exact same way. Like he's very high energy and always like if you be like, oh, it's cold outside, he'll be like,
What?
which is cool. It's cool. He makes you feel at home.
My God.
It makes you feel at home. That's what's up.
So,
I love people who make you feel at home.
Ian also has something coming up on HBO. Ian, why don't you just tell everyone, tell us like, how did it start? Like, when did you know like, okay, you know what? I'm going to be a comedian. And how did you get into like, obviously I know that you obviously went through like comedy shows in different places, but who was the person that discovered you and put you inside of the box for like Comedy Central and then Jimmy Fallon and now with HBO?
Well, I started 8 years ago. I was doing comedy out here. So when I graduated college, I just started going to open mics here in New York City, and I was doing comedy for like 6.5 years. And then last year, before last year, Comedy Central had reached out because when you work in entertainment in New York or LA, and you're like one of the young people on the up and coming, like everybody knows all the the suits. They know who you are. So out of nowhere, Comedy Central had just reached out. Like they were just like, hey, we've been watching you and we want to know if you wanted to do something with us. And I was like, sure. And I did that 2 years ago. And we ended up doing we did some show, but then they put it online and it went viral online. Because I was talking about being Afro-Latino. There's stuff about like
viral, y'all.
Yep.
He went viral.
Yeah.
Who has ever gone
like,
viral?
Out of nowhere, it got like 10 million views. Like it was insane.
So how was your DM when that happened? Was it like, all kinds of girls, or was it like foreign cousins like, yo, Ian, yo, take care of me. You remember me? Like, can I get some money? Did you get the bag? That's what we want to know. That's what I'm doing. The viewers, did they give you the bag?
It was a mixture of everything. Like honestly, it happened so fast because I didn't expect it at all. You just put out the work, and are we still here? Because it went away.
Yeah. It's just focused on you right now. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Because as y'all know, you just do the work. You're not trying to go viral. You're not trying to you just trying to do the work. I don't know about you, but I am. When it happened, I remember I would refresh. I would like when like it started going viral, I would like update my phone. And every time I updated, it would be like 500 new followers, like 30 new DMs, and it was dope because it was a bunch of like black and Latino people hitting me up saying, that it's cool to see.
Come out to my cookout.
Yeah, there was like, cause it's dope to see people that look like us on TV because you don't get to see it a lot.
That's true. That's facts. I mean, what do you feel about that? Being, how hard is it for a comedian, but especially like an Latino comedian, because we got Michael Blackson and we got Godfrey, we got Avion, those guys are like Kevin Hart doing stuff, but when I listen to you, I find you refreshing. I find you brilliant. I find
something new about you.
Definitely, just to point out there, I think it's very, I think it's amazing that, people of our culture, people don't know a lot of black Hispanics out here. They automatically assume and they categorize you. You know what I'm saying? They look at you, oh, he's black. No. I'm Hispanic as well. I speak Spanish and I speak a different language. And
Let's leave heaven out.
What Spanish you know? Say something.
Yo sé un poco de español. Yo puedo hablar en español y también puedo hablar en inglés. So,
vamos a hablar en español de ahora en adelante. Olvídate de heaven. Vamos a hablar entre tú, yo y Johana Obando y todos nuestros viewers que están viendo ahora que hablan español.
Así mismo.
And I can speak Yoruba. Báwo ni Owa.
Okay, wait, Heather. We got 3 Spanish speakers around here. What is that?
That's Yoruba. That's some African stuff.
Okay.
Shout to all my Africans. Wakanda.
Forever.
Yeah, I'm African too. I'm with you.
You are, yeah.
Technically, you are. Right. We claim both.
You gotta claim that.
Right.
You gotta claim all of it.
First of all, thank you guys. I really appreciate. I can listen to you guys give me compliments all day. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you guys.
We're giving you
that's
You're not allergic to compliments.
that's that was the whole thing. I remember when I first started comedy, I used to speak about like a lot of stuff that was like kind of stuff that was real to me, but it was very random and it had nothing to do. It really had nothing to do with anything. Just random things that would happen to me on a daily basis. And I still like to talk about some of that stuff because I still, even though I want to show this refreshing new take to people of, of first generation Afro Latinos and Black people who are in this country with immigrant parents and what it's like, us being raised in America. I want to talk about that. I also want to show, but also we're also normal people that just go to the supermarket and have funny stuff happen to us.
Nah, y'all go to food town. Y'all go to food town. Y'all don't want to know.
And also, you're people that have great skin color, great hair.
Great teeth. Y'all got great. You got a good smile. Joanna got a good smile. Let me see, Heaven.
That's right.
Let me see that smile, Heaven. No. Everybody smiles.
But yeah, it's dope, man. And I feel like for a long time the industry they weren't really taken to us. But right now
they weren't ready.
Like we're hot.
She's not ready.
Like we're hot right now. Yeah. So
you guys are. You guys are hotter than
I walk into, I got a different swagger now.
Bro, I wanted to find out, like, what's going on with this thing? I know you got something coming up on HBO. Kudos to you, bro. Kudos to you, HBO. HBO is one of the biggest organizations that I actually respect out here because they stay in their own lane and they just do what they think is going to be successful. But they stay in their own lane. And they've been doing it since, I don't know, the 80s.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're probably, there's nothing really bigger than them on television as far as cable subscription television goes. But HBO, they had reached out to like my management or whatever. They wanted to do a short special. They wanted to showcase two Latino Latinx comedians or whatever. And they chose me from New York and this Mexican comic called Chris Estrada from Los Angeles, and they kind of wanted to do because Mexican culture is so big in LA and Dominican culture is so big in New York. They kind of wanted to just do East meets West. So we both like split a half hour and we both do like 15 minutes and it's real dope. We shot it in LA. They rented out a theater and we did interviews and it's dope. And that's supposed to come out in the fall in November. So I'm really excited.
The fall in November.
Man.
Nice.
Comedians are very, very big, especially in the West. Even in Africa, like comedians, they're known to obviously, especially in these type of times where we're going through all kinds of upheaval, civil unrest, police brutality. It's refreshing to have some comedians who are able to touch that, like i.e. Dave Chappelle. And what he said, and then also what you're currently doing, like still bringing attention to the culture. But what do you think about this Nick Cannon situation, bro? You want to talk on that? Like, like all of a sudden, like, he's like Mr. Comedy, Mr. Nickelodeon, then all of a sudden, Mr. Wildin' Out, and then he does something, and then all of a sudden it's like, he just gets the axe, like,
what's up with that?
Like, why, why can't they just have like, can we talk to you for a second? Why is it like, we're firing you? We're not like, why?
It's canceling publicly. Why can't you just have a conversation with me like you had a conversation with me before I came out on the chat?
Can a black man speak? Can he say what's on his mind? Are we allowed to say what's on his mind? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say what's on my mind. You can cancel me, but if you cancel me when you step into heaven, I'm going to remind you that you canceled heaven. So you can't get in. There's another place for you. But what do you think, bro?
I think that situation. I mean, it's. I think his issue was at first he had refused to apologize about it, and that's why they let him go. They were just like, if you apologize, we'll keep you. And then he refused to apologize, and then he ended up apologizing anyway because he saw it was too costly to have an opinion. And I believe everyone should be entitled to have your opinion, but if your opinion is like out there, it's gonna cost you money, and that's just what it is. And it sucks because he's like. He's always in the forefront of all issues when it comes to black and especially when it comes to black people being oppressed. He's always at the forefront. But it seems like this one, it might cost him financially, which in a way I feel like could turn him into a martyr. It could turn him into like that's the like a Kaepernick.
Exactly. That's what I said. But I think when he apologized, he kind of like jumped off the Kaepernick lane. I think like he could have gone to like You know, like for instance, A Star Television is a black-owned television station. That's right. We're black-owned, black power. That's right. And we're coming for you. That's right. We're going to deliver the black news, and we're going to talk about people like Ian Lara.
Culture.
That's right. The black culture. We're not just going to focus on Jim Carrey's. We're gonna focus on Ian Lars because
Ian Lara,
we
what's up?
can eat the same thing. When I talk to Jim Carrey, he wants to eat steak. When I talk to Ian Lara,
He plátanos.
he want to eat plátanos.
And what is it?
That's right.
Oxtail.
We want to eat burritos.
Who wanna?
Oxtail.
I'm sorry, I had to say it. No, but I had a question for you. I had a question for you because I know the day and the exact moment that I knew I was going to be a comedian. But I want to know when you knew you were going to be a comedian.
Tell us.
I to be honest, I think like I'll be honest with you guys. I'm human, and I still like I still have my doubts. Like I still be like I don't know if this is it, because you still have your insecurities. But I think it was like probably like 3 years in, I was like, yeah, I don't want to go back. I don't want to work in the office. I don't want to work for anybody. Like,
What, did you work at Home Depot?
Where'd you work?
Did I work at Home Depot? You said?
I'm just asking. I was listening to one of your specials, and you were like,
Oh no, that's my friend. My friend.
oh,
My friend worked at Home Depot.
sorry. Nothing against Home Depot. Home Depot, we love you to come
Hashtag Home
sponsor the show.
Depot. Viewers, do you shop at Home Depot? Let us know.
And I haven't seen any Karens or Ken in Home Depot, so you could come through Home Depot with the money.
Right. But yeah, like I think it was like 3 years in. 3 years in when I was like I was doing comedy every night, and of course I wasn't making any money or any type of notoriety, but I was just like I just love doing this, and one day I could see myself on TV, and I just kept going, and now I'm kind of in the middle.
Were you always a class clown? Were you a class clown? That's my question.
I would say yeah. Like in my group of friends, I was always one of the clowns. Yeah, all of my
one
friends,
of the clowns. You were in the
they're all
pack.
funny. So like I was one of the clowns for sure though.
Okay,
I was
so
probably
Ian,
the
tell
lead
us,
clown,
man.
but it was a lot of clowns.
Yeah.
Tell us. So, I was actually looking at one of them where you're talking about being in the Uber. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know.
Yeah,
Alejandro!
Tell me, since being in the industry and, coming upon Comedy Central and actually being involved with more individuals, have you experienced that now, except the Uber? Like, have you experienced someone actually speaking and not knowing, okay, hey, this guy may be Spanish? Like, let us know more situations.
Just talking mess.
In the industry, not really, because the industry right now, they're doing their best to be as PC and as liberal as they can be. So they'll just assume I speak every language. They won't even speak Chinese around me because they don't want to lose their job.
We be at the nail shop like ching chang toe.
Ching chong chow! Yeah, to all my Chinese people, we don't understand Chinese, but I do.
Talk mess, please.
Ni hao.
Kailan.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
I learned that from Rush Hour.
Me too.
You gotta just be, like you said, be liberal. Just accept everything. Let it be. Let it be. Right.
Right.
So Ian, what can our fans and what can we do to obviously help bring more notoriety to what you're doing, how brilliant you are? What can we do, beyond this show? Like, what should we be looking out for?
I think it's just important that, like, when you see people like me or that look like you, when you see them on any type of platform, whether it's on TV or on any streaming platform on YouTube, I think it's important to like watch it, and if you enjoy it, I'm not saying if you don't enjoy it, but if you enjoy it, share it and tell other people about it, because it matters. Like the fact that I was able to produce so many views for Comedy Central, that matters. That put me in a different conversation, and now when I speak to them, it's from a different standpoint. So just by like sharing other people's work, you're uplifting, the community. You're uplifting people who look like you, whatever it is, Because if as talented as I may seem or people may think I am, if people aren't like watching me or taking a liking to me, it means nothing. So I think when you see people that look like you, it's important to share and uplift their work and put them out there. Let other people who don't know about them find out about them. And that's the only way we're going to like keep moving up,
That's
Brilliant.
right. Show the support.
That's right, from an accomplished comedian. That's right, all you young comedians, all you YouTubers, and all you Instagram making comedy video people. That's right. Make sure you follow Ian Lara. That's right. Ian, is there one thing you want to leave us with all the haters?
Tell us about
because
your show,
every
your show.
successful person has a hater. That's right. So you have to leave a message for the haters. That's right. Because we know we have haters who are watching right now. Like,
you ain't got haters, you're not
he's from Dominican Republic. How can he be better than me? That's right.
For those in the Dominican Republic that actually looks up to you, that doesn't have a future so much or a platform like you, is there a message for them that you have?
I mean, listen, if you're a hater, like I get it. I'm not judging you. I understand. Like I would hate too if the situation was.
We gonna have regardless. We
and
gonna
I
have
was
haters
watching
regardless.
somebody be successful that I wanted to be successful. I get why you would hate on that, but don't. You could just hit me up. Whatever information I got, if you hit me up, I'm on Instagram. Anybody DM me, whatever information I got, whatever I could connect you with, I'll just pass it along. I got no problem with that. So you don't really gotta hate on me. It's room for everybody. Like,
That's love.
you need
That's
help,
true
tell
love
me.
right
I'll help
there.
you. However you can, I'll help you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first from Ian Lara. That's right. Ian, we want to thank you so much for coming through, for giving us your time, for giving us your energy, for allowing us to come into your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul.
I want to hear a joke before he goes. I need to hear a joke before he leaves. What's your favorite joke?
No, first of all, I'm off the clock. I'm not. If y'all came to a comedy show, I wouldn't tell y'all to start hosting. I would just let y'all sit back and enjoy the comedy show. But listen, I have to come back on your show when I have a haircut, because this is my COVID look.
You're right about that.
Haircuts is hard to get, but once I get a haircut, the whole game is changing.
It's not that hard, but you're right. You need one.
I'm a new man. It's okay. I'll get one. She's one of the haters. It's all right.
There you go. Fire! Cancelled. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ian Lara. That's right. Check him out on the Comedy Central. Check him out on his brand new HBO show. But most importantly, follow the man on Instagram. That's right, so you can be updated. This is The Late Show. My name is Heaven Mozart. I'm here with my squad.
Yes, sir. It's your girl Johana Obando.
Daniela Camacho. Keep up.
That's right. Viewers, let us know what you feel about Ian Lara. Let us know what you feel about the show.
Comment
let us know
below.
where you're traveling to for your vacation. Please stay quarantine safe.
Yes.
That's right. Put on your mask. That's right. Eat your beans. Eat your plantanos. Plantano?
Plátano.
That's right. And shout out to all our sponsors. That's right. Cadillac. All the people in Houston as well. That's right. Check me out. I'm going out. I'm going to be out this Friday. I'm going to have a mask on, but I'm turning up. So make sure you come through.
Yeah, and you're going to have to sanitize your hands with me if we trying to, do some things that
Hang
whatever.
out.
But
If we hang out, we
yes.
gotta clean.
We'll see you guys later.
Yes.